Morning everyone, welcome to day 54 of my Land's End to John O'Groats walk. Currently leaving Castle Cary, where I stayed at the Castle Cary Hotel, which was alright. Main thing it was a bed, and I was able to get some food, which was always nice. I'm currently walking along what I believe is the Antonine Wall. I'll just double check because there's a post here. There you go. I don't know really anything about this, so sorry. But yes, it is the Antonine Wall. But all I'm using this for at the moment is just to get me back to the canal towpath. And then I'll be walking on from there through to Kirkintilloch, and I'll go through Kirkintilloch, and then soon after that I will cut off and say goodbye to the canal network and head to Mulgai. Total distance today is about 17 miles, and sun is shining, and that's why I've set off early. Actually, it's only just past 7. It's nice to walk in the cooler parts of the day, even if it means you get to the other place a little bit early and you have to wait to be able to go in. But yeah, I'm heading to the Premier Inn. I've got a posh Prem tonight, so very happy about that. Oh yes, and also should say I have a 2-day rest before I start the West Highland Way. This is because I'm walking with my 2 lads, Josh and my son-in-law Matt, who well, Josh has got an exam on the 15th, so he can't do the West Highland Way until then, so I'm going to meet them a little bit further up towards Salochy campsite, and we'll kick off then. But because of times, I'll be there early otherwise, so I'm going to stay in Mulgai for a couple of days. But anyway, enough of that. Let's enjoy the walk. So, quick bit of trivia for you. I've been thinking about this because I saw another video when I was preparing for the walk, and a chap who was doing the same walk said this, and I was thinking just about the weather as well, and he said, who was the oldest person to live who had never experienced rain? I think I know, but do you? Answers down below. So as you can see, that's my destination. Well, it's not. I mean, Kirkintilloch is my next destination. It's not my final destination. So that's 9 miles away. And yeah, hopefully actually, because I've not had any breakfast yet, I'm going to see if I can find something along the way down there. But anyway, I'll bring you back in a bit. So I just met my Belgium counterpart, a great guy called Ludo, who's has been in stages walking his way down from the Cape Wrath all the way down through Scotland and he's finishing now in Linlithgow, and next year he's coming back again to go to Kirkyetum and then the Pennine Way. So it was great. He's sort of like my age, his kids are grown up, and it's just brilliant. So yeah, we won't be watching this, but he was a lovely fella, and we just sort of chatted and swapped tent stories and that sort of thing. But this is what makes it for me. You meet some absolutely lovely people, and yeah, it just goes to show there are so many good people out there. Oh, I'm a happy chap. As I walk along here, I find it hard to believe that this was once actually a hive of industrial activity, as the canal boats took their wares from Edinburgh to Glasgow and vice versa, hence the broad nature of the canal. Amazing, isn't it? I wonder what stories that building could tell. Was it a home? Was it a factory? Industrial unit? Never know, I guess. Well, that's nice. That's just me moving out the centre of Kirkintilloch now. Had a very, very nice lunch. I went into I think it's Italian, called Nonna's Kitchen on the canal side, and absolutely fantastic breakfast. And feel much refreshed for having it as well. So yeah, glad I stopped there. So now I'm walking on to Mulgai, and I leave the canal path in probably about 2 to 3 miles. So I'll bring you back there. Cheers, bye. So this is the road at which I leave the Forth and Clyde Canal, or the Clyde and Forth Canal, I can't remember what it is, and I go back onto the road and make my way to Mulgai. That's been lovely. So this is what it's been like for the last probably 4.5 miles. Pavement all the way, which is great, but a bit minging. But then again, it gets me to Mulgai and I get 2 days off, so that's all right for that. There's the first sign for the West Island Way. Come on! Yay! Of course, I didn't show you the miles upon miles of road walking. Hey, but at least I'm nearly there. It's proper boring, this one. Hey, but I could be knee deep in bog, so I'll stop whinging. that's me booking into my Premier Inn. I have to say there's something very, very comforting about coming to a Premier Inn since starting this walk. It is literally the same design wherever you go, from the south of England to the north of Scotland. So it feels like a bit like you're coming home. So it's brilliant. But anyway, that's me done now for today, and I won't be doing any vlogs tomorrow or the day after because these are 2 rest days. But I'll pick it up again on Wednesday when I walk to Drimmen. So thanks for walking with me, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.